Called Sarah Dowie.
Mr Speaker, in the second reading of the Remuneration Authority Amendment Bill, I just want to clarify a couple of points raised by myself in the first reading. And in doing so, I agree with the member opposite, the Honourable Annette King, that there's certainly no point jawboning the authority. It certainly isn't. But as part of this amendment, I believe that the criteria not only needs to be clear, but it needs to be fair in the grand scheme of things when we look at the economy in New Zealand and obviously globally. And as part of that, I agree with what the Minister said, that it is incredibly difficult to make comparisons between an MP's role and that of other comparable roles. And what is comparable when you take into account staffing levels, accountability, skills and results? And that's not necessarily underselling ourselves either, but it's just incredibly hard to do when you look at the difference in the roles. So I do believe that aligning us with the public sector, the QES and the average salary movements, bracketing us with those hard-working individuals and officials who work for the public service is fair. We're experiencing 0.8% inflation, and as has been mentioned by the Prime Minister, if any increase is appropriate, a 1 to 2% increase is appropriate in these times, like we're asking our officials to live within their means and do more on less. So with that, Mr Speaker, I commend this bill to the House.